Hey everybody, Zachary Bach here with the 1026 Club. I appreciate you tuning in. We are on to the 7 steps of the sales process. Now, if you're like most salespeople, they go, what the hell is the sales process? Because it's not taught, but it needs to. There's a lot of real estate agents out there that refuse to accept the fact that you are a salesperson, but your product is you. You're selling why somebody should be using you. Your product is not houses. You're not a dream maker, you're not a matchmaker. You're a salesperson, and your product is you, and you need to be able to pitch yourself. So what we're going to explain today is how you run the sales process. What is the sales process? So we're going to dive into this. I'm going to go through all of these right now, kind of a 30,000 foot view, and then we'll have individual videos about each step of the sales process, explaining exactly what they are. So let's jump into it. The first step of the sales process is prospecting. If you're not prospecting every single day, you're out of business, because the second you stop prospecting, you'll know it. Well, you really won't know it that second. You'll know it in 3 months once your pipeline is dried up. The next step of the sales process is doing a needs assessment. Once you've prospected and you've got that client, you need to know what the hell they want to buy or sell, or maybe they don't. But you need to do a needs assessment. That way you know that. So if you're trying to show somebody, $400,000 houses, but they can only afford $1,000 a month, you're wasting your time. The next thing you need to do, you've prospected, you've done the needs assessment, you need to set an appointment to go show them houses, a listing appointment, whatever it is, you got to set the appointment. The goal of every conversation should be to set an appointment face to face. For a long time, people have been always like, well, the gold standard of follow-up is a phone call. No, the gold standard of follow-up is an appointment. It's a face-to-face. It's breaking bread. It's talking to people. So you've got to set that appointment. The next thing is you got to prepare and present. This is where script practice comes in. If you're going to go and you're going to do a listing appointment, you need to know your listing script. If you're going to do a buyer's consult, you need to know what your buyer's script is. You have to prepare for that ahead of time so you're not bumbling once you show up. So prepare for the appointment, and then when you get there, you got to present. You got to do that listing presentation. You got to do that buyer's consult. If you're at an open house, you got to be able to present the house. Present your open house script, whatever it may be. Prepare for it and present. Preparing is what most real estate agents don't do. They don't practice their scripts. They don't become a professional of this industry. They don't become a professional salesperson. And the ones that do, they shine. The next thing that you have to do is overcome objections. This is sales 101. Overcoming objections is key. A no in sales doesn't mean no. A no in sales means that you have not asked the correct question to get a yes. You need to start with yes questions. Is your name Zachary Bach? Yes, my name is Zachary Bach. Are you 36 years old? Yes, I'm 36. Right? Of course, don't ask your clients their age. That's weird. But you need to ask yes questions. Ask questions you already know the answer to establish a baseline. We'll talk way more about that later. That's like sales, 109 is talking about baselines and how you can tell if somebody's lying and stuff like that. Way more on that later. Okay, but you got to learn how to overcome objections, because that is sales. Why should I list with you? Why do you charge 6%? Why do you do this? Why do you do that? It's about overcoming those objections. Once you overcome the objections, you close them. You got to ask for the sale. Most salespeople do not ask for the sale, and that's why they don't make sales. We've got a 90 to 95% failure rate in this industry because people are uncomfortable asking for the sale. You have to be able to ask your family members, next time you sell your house, you sell it with me? You're going to sell it with me, right? Yes, you are. Okay. You got to be able to ask for the sale without sounding like a cheesy salesperson. Everybody wants to be like, well, I don't want to sound like a used car salesman. Then practice your scripts. I say all the time, your scripts don't suck, you suck. Practice your scripts. Once you practice them, they will no longer sound scripted. Once you close somebody, the last thing that you have to do is follow up. The fortune is in the follow-up. The two most important things, well, they're all important, but the two most important things on this is prospecting and follow-up, the beginning and the end. If you don't follow up with somebody, you're never going to get repeat and referral business. Maybe you will. I can't say never. Maybe you get lucky, but you got to follow up with people. You got to maintain that relationship. Maybe you don't close them right then and there. Maybe they say, hey, listen, we're not ready to list our house right now, but we want to list from a year from now. Well, if you don't follow up with them at all, you're not going to get that business. So just to recap on this quick overview of the 7 steps of the sales process. 1, prospecting. 2, needs assessment. 3, got to set the appointment. 4, got to prepare and present for that appointment. 5, got to overcome the objections at the appointment. 6, you got to close them. And then 7, you got to follow up with them. So I hope this was helpful. Let me know if you got any questions. My name is Zachary Bach. Thank you for being a part of the 1026 Club. I look forward to seeing your business grow. Stay tuned for more content. We're always putting stuff out there. Have a fantastic day.